Hello, girls and boys, and welcome to your handwriting lesson. It's great to see you, and I hope you are sitting ready with everything you need for your handwriting lesson this week. If you haven't, I'll give you a few minutes so you can go and gather your resources. So you need a table and a chair so that you can sit with your back nice and straight. You need a nice sharp pencil. And of course, you need something to write on. So lined paper, your storybook, or the template that we have sent to you with your packs. Well done last week for perfecting the ladder letters. I had some fantastic photographs, and it's good to see how many of you are using the correct pencil grip. Well done. This week, we're going to look at the caterpillar letters. We looked at some of these before we went on to the Easter holidays, but we're going to start from the beginning and have another look at all of them. And there are quite a few, 9 caterpillar letters. So you might want to spread this out over the week, do 2 or 3 each day, and so that you don't find it too hard work. So I will pause in a minute and get ready to do our first letter this week. These are the caterpillar letters. Let's take another look at them. There are 9, as we said. So we have the letter C, the sound K, the letter A, the sound A, the letter O, the sound O, the letter E, the sound E, the letter D, the sound D, the letter G, the sound G, the letter Q, the sound Q, and we'll talk about this because we can't really write the Q on its own, we need to have another letter with it. The letter S, the sound S, and the letter F, the sound F. Let's have a look at the first letter. So, the rhyme that goes with the letter C and the sound K is curl around the caterpillar. Let's have a go at writing that now. So I'm going to curl around the caterpillar. Let's find the puppy and curl around the caterpillar. Remember, we talked last week about how important it is to start not at the top here, otherwise your K looks like that. You must start far enough around, almost 2 o'clock on a clock, like that. Okay, I'm going to trace a couple now. Curl around the caterpillar. Curl around the caterpillar. Curl around the caterpillar. You can see that it's sitting in the middle lines. So it's sitting on that first line there. It's a short letter. Curl around the caterpillar. Curl around the caterpillar. Okay, Mrs. Lang is going to have a go at doing a couple down here now without tracing. Curl around the caterpillar. Curl around the caterpillar. Curl around the caterpillar. The capital K looks the same, it's just a bit bigger. So I'm going to curl around the caterpillar. And I'm going to do a couple more small ones here. It's very tricky writing with a computer pen. Curl around the caterpillar. Well done, girls and boys. I'll pause here and maybe you can have a go. So, the next letter we're going to write, again, it's one that we've had a practice of recently. The letter is A and the sound is A. The rhyme is around the apple and down the leaf. Around the apple and down the leaf. Notice my pencil does not leave the paper. Let's have a go at following the kitten. Around the apple and then down the leaf. I'm going to trace a few for you now. Around the apple and down the leaf. Around the apple and down the leaf. I'm trying my hardest to sit on the line here and stay in between these 2 lines and keep all my letters the same height. Around the apple, and I don't take my pencil off, and then down the leaf. I'll do one more tracing. Around the apple and down the leaf. I'm going to have a go at doing some down here now. Around the apple and down the leaf. Around the apple and down the leaf. Around the apple and down the leaf. Well done. Let's see what the capital looks like. Very pointy. That is your capital A. Well done, girls and boys. I'm going to pause there so that you can have a go. Hello again. So, O, the sound O, letter O. We have practiced this one before. The rhyme is all around the orange, but you can't start just anywhere. You can't go around the orange anywhere you like. You need to think about starting with your caterpillar shape and go all around the orange. So my little kitten here is in the right place to start, all around the orange. I'm going to trace a few now. All around the orange, all around the orange, all around the orange, all around the orange. Fantastic. I'm going to do a few down here now, really thinking about where my O is sitting. It's sitting in the middle of these lines, so it's not a tall letter and it doesn't go underneath the line. So I go all around the orange. All around the orange. Ooh, not quite the same size. All around the orange. All around the orange. I'll do one more, seeing if I can keep the size the same. All around the orange. Almost. I'm almost there. So what does a capital O look like? It looks exactly the same. It's just a bit bigger. It sits on the line there and goes a little bit taller. Okay, girls and boys, it's your turn. So next we have the letter E and the sound E. This is one of my favourites. It's not easy to do, and it is a caterpillar letter, but we don't start with the caterpillar shape. We start by going across, and the rhyme really helps us to remember this. So the rhyme is lift off the egg, lift off the top and scoop out the egg. Lift off the top and scoop out the egg. I'm wondering if I could choose a different colour to just show you that a little bit better. Let me have a look. Maybe I can make my pen bright green to show you. So I'm going to lift off the top and scoop out the egg. Let's have a go. So let's follow the kitten. I start here in the middle and I'm going to lift off the top and scoop out the egg. Easy. Okay, let me have a go at tracing a few now. So I don't start on any of the lines this time. I start right in the very middle on this red dot here. Lift off the top and scoop out the egg. Lift off the top and scoop out the egg. So you can see where your caterpillar letter starts. You lift off the top and then it's the caterpillar shape as we scoop the egg out. So we lift off the top and go into our caterpillar shape. Very difficult to keep those all the same size. Let me have a go with that without tracing. So I'm tracing. I'm going to start here. Lift off the top and scoop out the egg. Lift off the top and scoop out the egg. Lift off the top and do my caterpillar shape. Lift off the top and do my caterpillar shape. So E is one of those letters where the capital looks quite different. So a capital E looks like this. There we go. It's your turn. So pause the video here and see if you can have a go at writing the E. Well done, everybody. So our next sound is the sound D, the letter D. This does make us laugh, doesn't it? It's a little bit rude, this rhyme. I quite like having the little green pen, so let's go back to the green pen to have a look at this. And we go around the dinosaur's bottom with our caterpillar shape. We don't take our pen off, we keep going up his tall neck and then down to his toes. So let me have a go at tracing the pussycat. I'm going to go around his bottom, up his long neck, and down to his toes. I'm going to have a go at tracing some now. Around the dinosaur's bottom, up his long neck, and down to his toes. Round the dinosaur's bottom with our caterpillar shape, up his long neck, and down to his toes. Around the dinosaur's bottom with our caterpillar shape, up his long neck, and down to his toes. I'll do one more of those tracing. Around the dinosaur's bottom, up his long neck, and down to his toes. I'm going to have a go without tracing now. And remember, I've got to think about where my caterpillar shape sits, and it sits in between these two lines, so I must do that first. Around the dinosaur's bottom, up his long neck, all the way to the top, and down to his toes. Around the dinosaur's bottom, up his long neck, and down to his toes. Can you see my D is sitting on this line here, but the tail is going all the way to the top? I'll do one more. Round the dinosaur's bottom, up his long neck, and down to his toes. Well done, everybody. And a capital D looks like this. It's your turn. Well done, girls and boys. Our next letter is the letter G, sound G. And the rhyme for this one, let me find my green pen, is around the girl's face, all the way around her face, down her hair, and then give her a curl. Let's have a go at following the doggy's footprints. We go around the girl's face, that's with our caterpillar shape, all the way around though, and then down her hair and give her a curl. Beautiful. Around the girl's face, down her hair and give her a curl. Down the girl's face, round the girl's face, down her hair and give it a curl. Around the girl's face, all the way round, down her long hair and give her a curl. Let's do one more. Around the girl's face, down her hair and give her a curl. That one went a bit funny, didn't it, Mrs. Lang? Let me have a go at doing it without tracing. Starting with my caterpillar shape, remember. Around the girl's face, all the way round, down her hair and give her a curl. Around the girl's face, down her hair and give her a curl. Around the girl's face, down her hair and give her a curl. The capital G is a little bit more tricky. You do start with a caterpillar shape, actually make it quite big, like this. And then we go up and across. And it's your turn. I'll take a pause here and come back to you in a minute with our next letter. So our next letter is the letter Q, but the sound is Qu, and we can only make that Qu sound by putting Q's best friend U with it. So we have got a Qu. So we've got two letters to write here. The Q is a caterpillar shape, and the U we learnt last week. It's a ladder letter. So the rhyme for writing the Q in order to make the Qu sound is, let me get my green pen, round her head, up past her earring, down her hair and flick. And then we need the U to go next to it, which is down and under, up to the top and down to the puddle. This is a tricky one, isn't it? I know quite a few of you have been trying to practice doing this Q, but if you've perfected your caterpillar shape, it shouldn't be too tricky. Mrs. Lang's going to have a go now at tracing the kitten's footprints, and I'm going to go round her head, up past her earrings, down her hair and flick. And then I'm going to do the which is down and under, up to the top and draw a puddle. Let's have a look and see if I can do a few more of those. There's a lot of rhyme to learn this one, isn't it? But remember, when I'm doing my Q, I must start with the caterpillar shape. And you will see that this one, the caterpillar shape starts where it always starts in those middle two lines, but then I flick below the line. So I'm going to go round her head, up past her earring, down her hair and flick. Then I'm going to go down and under, up to the top and draw a puddle. And then I have my Qu. Round her head, up past her earring, down her hair and flick. down and under, up to the top and draw a puddle. I'll do one more tracing. Remember looking at my caterpillar shape to start with. Round her head, up past her earring, down her hair and flick. Down and under, up to the top and draw the puddle. Perfect. Let me have a go down here. You can see that the two sounds sit very close to each other. So I'm going to go round her head, up past her earrings, down and flick. And I'm going to go down and under, up to the top and draw a puddle. Let me do another one. I'm going to go round her face, up past her earrings, down and flick. I'm going to go down and under, up to the top and draw the puddle. I'll draw one more. I'm going to go round her face, up past her earrings, down her hair and flick, down and under, up to the top and draw the puddle. Fantastic. We're going to get really good at this, aren't we, girls and boys? A capital Q does look rather different as well. We start with a large O shape, and then we do take our pen off and we give it a little flick like that. Can you remember how some of you used to write your A like that? But that's actually a capital Q. Well done, girls and boys. We'll take a pause here so you can go away and have a go at practicing writing the Q sound. And we're back here. This is one of my favourites. Most of us can do this quite well. It's the letter S with the sound S. And the rhyme is slither down the snake. So it does start with a very small caterpillar shape. So our caterpillar shape starts, but it only takes half the space of what we usually do. So I'm going to trace our puppy first, and I'm going to do my caterpillar shape as I slither down the snake and then turn the other way. Let me have a go at tracing. So let's start with my caterpillar shape as I slither and then go the other way down the snake. Slither down the snake. Slither down the snake. Slither down the snake. Fantastic. Let me have a go at doing a few without tracing. Slither down the snake. Slither down the snake. Slither down the snake. Fantastic, girls and boys. And I'm going to do a capital now, which is the same shape, it's just bigger. So slither down the snake. You see, I'm still sitting on that line there. Well done, girls and boys, it's your turn. You're doing brilliantly. Ooh. So this one's a little bit tricky as well. The letter is F and the sound is F. And there are different ways of writing the F letter. In class, we've been practicing writing the letter so that it goes underneath the line and has a little curl at the bottom. But you will also see it like it's written here, where it goes straight down. And sometimes you'll see it sitting on top of a line. Sometimes you'll see it going underneath. So let's first of all have a look at the rhyme. The rhyme is down the stem and draw the leaves. Okay, or we can do it a curl. So I'm going to go to the puppy now, and I'm going to show you how we can draw it with a curl. So we can go down the stem and curl it and draw the leaves. So let's have a practice tracing over my yellow writing here. Down the stem and give it a curl and across the leaves. And notice how I'm starting as if it was a short letter, but I'm carrying on and going under the line. Down the stem, under the line, and curl it and draw the leaves. Down the stem, under the line, and draw the leaves. Down the stem to go under the line and draw the leaves. Let me have a go at doing some of those without tracing. Down the stem and under the line and draw the leaves. Down the stem and under the line and draw the leaves. Down the stem, under the line, and draw the leaves. Well done, girls and boys. The capital is a little bit easier to do. It just doesn't go under the line this time. It sits on top of the line and it looks like this. Capital F. You are getting so good at writing. Well done, girls and boys. Okay, I'll pause you there and you can go away and write your Fs. Well done. So, what superstars you are. That's all of the caterpillar letters. So we've done all of the ladder letters and all of the caterpillar letters. Well, 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 well done. Give yourselves a great big thumbs up and a fantastic well done from all of your teachers in school. We'll see you next week.